Hello, guys. What is up? Lord Fishy back in the Hizzy Hazel house thingy. And we're back in my garage. And to tell you the truth, I'm getting a little bored of it. I'm hoping they come out with another update that kind of expands on the game a little bit. And I'm not trying to pressure them or anything like that. I just like to see it. And I'm just trying to be honest about the situation. I just feel like I'm getting a little bored with the whole thing, but see what happens. Maybe they'll just do a random update. It's been like 9 or 10 days since they done one, so I imagine they'll have one coming out soon or something. But let's get the front end on this car, I guess. Front left. Looks like it's already got whatever this is. Not gonna come off or no? Oops. That shock's no good. All right. That bottom piece, so we need left upper. We've got lots of lower left arm controls, apparently. Upper right, which we probably have, I assume. No, it'd just be funny. Looks like that might be bad. Let's pull off all the bad parts here. I think this is no good. Let's get rid of the whole thing. I'm pretty sure the whole thing's no good. See what other parts we have sitting around. We'll get to the engine soon. Upper right, and I think that's the one I just put on. Yes. The upper right. The lower right. You know those parts are tight. On your vehicle. It's like I need to pull the little army guy here, steering arm thing off. I call something the wrong name. My bad. I think we just bought one by accident, didn't we? I feel like it did, but I don't see it now. Maybe not. What's this? Bart and Jesse. I'm going to put Bart and Jesse parts over there mostly. Okay, well there's a good front shock, so we'll throw that puppy on. Let's see what other parts we might have kicking around for this. Front right, that's nice. So we need the lower left, upper left. So we got the right. Let's just put those under there for now. We got the right again. How do we have 3 right pieces there? I don't understand that. Oh, there's that piece I was talking about. I knew we had one somewhere. Alright, so looks like we're going to have to buy the top left for that side. Let's go make sure we're on the right car. Suspension. That's the lower left. The upper left. We need 1 tire rod end. We need this. That times 2. And then brakes disc for the front. Alright, let's throw this on. Oops, wrong side. Alright. And then we can... Let's see. Okay, let's grab a screwdriver. When we get this vehicle done, we'll go get some stuff. We're going to go get a lift that somebody recommended I grabbed a long, long time ago. And I never did. I always just keep on forgetting about it. And we're also going to grab a... Sorry, let's flip that over. There we go. A couple shelves, and we're going to redo a shelf section. Sorry. Sometimes I just forget what I'm doing and saying because I'm flying around doing other things. Alright. Then we'll get some tires on there after all this. Looks like we got shocks for that other side. We need to put on our other... little turny arm guy. I don't know what to call it. I know the name, I just can't think of it. Tie rod end. Yeah. Yeah. Turny arm guy is also, it's its second name, basically. It's, you know. Where's your turny arm guy? You know what I'm talking about. Alright, what kind of tires are we looking at? What are these? 14s. So we got, that's not a 14, is it? It's a 16. It's a 4 on a 16. Let's see what other tires we got. Let's get these two tires for our back, and we'll put 14s on them for now. Oh, yeah. Somebody wanted me to jack this car up. We will do that. We'll just get it all running and everything first. And then we'll get it going. Do a little jack job. We'll go get our shelves and stuff first and come back and we'll just mess around with vehicles because we've done everything we can do basically in the game now. Like, we bought the shop. We bought the upgrade for the shop. So we spent 100K just on that now. So I feel like we're pretty close to the end of this season for the game because I just don't know what else to do in a lot of ways. So we're just going to start messing about until something new comes out or something that's like worth resetting the game for, basically. Forgot about these tires. I'm glad we already had them here because I don't want to run over and grab them. So I don't know what we got on the back. Hopefully 14s. Either way, though, it's fine. Let's throw this one on. Ooh. Once we get a little higher, apparently. Alright. I don't think we're going to get one on over here, so let's try to lower it down. Nice. See if we're at the right height. Yeah, we are. Alright, so we should be sitting on our frame now. We can start work on the engine once we get it down. And I do realize we're missing our brakes, and that's fine. Alright, I am missing a, spring over here. What do I do with it now? Oh, there it is, right? Yep. Well, there's one on that side. Now there's one on that side. Let's do our tires up a little bit. I forgot about that too. It's a little weird when it starts trying to sink into the ground and stuff. And we'll check the back tires eventually. If they're 14s too, we'll change them over to these bigger tires. And when we jack it up, they'll be even higher. But somebody said to put them on 16s. I think we only got one 16. But we'll look into that and see if we can do something. You guys want to see it? We're at that point now where we got nothing else to do but do weird stuff you guys would like to see. And I still haven't worked on a motorcycle. And I gotta say again, I'm just not really that interested in motorcycles. It's just like, this is a car game and there's no money to be made off of them. Like 1,000 maybe. Maybe we'll get one for riding around. I don't know, but Just kind of feel like there's almost no point. Maybe I'm being a bad sport. I don't know. Trying not to be. Alright, so do we have an emergency brake? We do. So let's put the other part on. I think it's this. For we can lock on the emergency brake. So we'll go to accessories, interior. There it is. Just for now. And if we replace it, we replace it. But I just want to put something in for we can lock the brakes. And we don't accidentally wreck it by pushing it behind us or something like that, right? Get the jack out of the way now, and all this other crap we can get rid of or get it out of the way. Guys wanted a clean shop. It's getting pretty clean in here, mostly. Looks like we have some pieces for cars. Interiors. That's a lad. That's a coupe. I thought I seen more somewhere else too. Oh. Right here, right? That is garbage. What is this? It's a coupe. So we have two coupes things and one lad. We have a lad here, so just keep that in mind. Alright. See our value? 4.4. Okay. Now let's try to see what we're dealing with. First grab a radiator since we don't have one. So we'll go to engine, we'll go to V4 just to sort things out and it's not so confusing. Upper hose, lower hose, radiator. Okay, bolt that on. Bolt that on. Pick up a radiator, we'll put that on. Let's dump that for a second. We got oil in it. So let's go grab some. We do have some rad fluid actually. And let's work on getting this baby running. Let's see what it's gonna take. You can go feel free to throw in your guess, and when you guess what it's gonna take, in case we do get it running right now. But if we don't, near the end of the episode, we'll jump to the next one, and we'll see if we can figure out why it wouldn't run. But hopefully, we get it running right away. I can see the not ignition coil, what do you want to call that? Distributor is pretty rusted, and I can see the plugs are pretty rusted. So, and I can also see that the carburetor is pretty rusted. I'm going to say that the distributor is probably what I see is in the worst condition right off the hop, but in this game it can be a little hard to tell. Also going to have to make sure we have gas, which we have a gas tank, but I don't know if we have gas. Seen a dash over here somewhere. Oh, it's just a piece of a dash. Some broken lights. What do we got over here? Where is this friggin' tires from? It's just like the other ones, but skinnier. Weird. Okay, so we don't have a dash, so maybe we'll grab a dash just to see what if there's any gas in it or anything. Interior. And we're missing a few pieces from the dash, but we're just going to take the basics like this. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll be able to pull one out of another car. We had a chair for it, but I ended up throwing it out. It looks like we only have one door panel, so it's possible we may just change the whole thing over and take what's on it out. We'll see what happens. Do want to make it look nice. I know there's an interior store too, but I've never once been able to find it. I've drove and drove and drove and drove, and what usually ended up happening is, oh my god, I didn't ever put that brake on. There we go. I just end up running out of gas eventually, usually, so then I just gave up trying because I'm like, well, why would they possibly do that? Just for you can customize your car, it just didn't make sense to me. So I gave up on it. So, alright, we have a pretty stripped car now at this point. We just need to make sure the essentials are here. We don't have a belt on, so we'll grab that with an alternator. Engine, alternator, belt. Drop my wrench because you can't put a belt on with a wrench unless they change that. I'll throw this baby on. Alright. Tighten her up. Okay, we got an alternator on. We have no starter, so let's go grab a starter. Where are the starters? There's a starter. We're going to need a battery. We're going to need a power. Yeah. So let's do them one at a time, but that way we know what we're doing. And we'll see where we're at. Oh, nope. I think we need to put a breather on top, too. Might start without it. I don't really know. I've never tried, actually. Let's try without it. We'll see what happens. Guess there's only one way to find out, right? But there's a part of the breather right there, actually. And again, we're going to have to make sure we have any gas, because I don't know if we do. See the gas can, but we need to fill it up. All right, 1, 2. So we're hooked up. Let's look if we have a gas cable. We do not. And we do not have a, what do you call that too? Gas pump. Fuel pump. So we need to make sure both of those are there. Fuel pump. Gas line. Put the fuel pump on first because I think you have to. I can't remember really, to be honest. Oh, I'm on the wrong side, apparently. Alright, we'll do our fuel line. And then I guess there's the odd chance it might start. But probably not. Oh, there's no oil filter on. That would have been terrific too, right? So what happens when you have no oil filter, your oil just goes really bad really fast, and then your engine blows. So let's go grab one of those, baby. Filter. Okay, again, we've never looked in the engine, so I don't know if the pistons are good. I don't know what's bad, what's good, so we're just problem solving for fun, just to do something different. Okay, so well, I guess let's look and see if there's gas first of all. Oh, we have no freaking steering wheel. That's pretty funny. Just making sure I didn't have one sitting around somewhere. Oh shoot, there's a bunch of stuff we could have used. Oh my god, there's a dash. I'm bad at this. The heck did we even come to get again now? Steering wheel? In the suspension it should be. No. Freaking Jesus. Interior. There we go. And we need that little tiny pry bar. When did I get so many screwdrivers? I don't remember having that many. I feel like it's a glitch, but we'll see. Alright, so... Alright, brand spanking new steering wheel. Spending a lot of money on this car, aren't we? Looks like the brakes are no good, the brake thing there. Brake cable look no good too. I just don't want to fool myself into thinking it's good. So, gas says it has some gas in it. We'll give it a try and see what happens, but I don't think it's gonna start. Okay, I'm gonna say no. Alright, so let's try carburetor first, and then we'll put the new pieces on with the new one. The fuel filter and all, or not the fuel filter, the air filter and all that. Because I don't know if it's going to run without it. I just don't know. Get rid of that. So, engine, and I can see the one piece over there, and then we need this and this. All right. So we can go boop. All right, and again, it could be the freaking distributor. We're just gonna go through one thing at a time and problem solve it until it starts. And I don't know if it'll go without a breather. I feel like it will, but like I don't know if it's accurate in game. But so let's just try that. So I'm gonna say no. I might have been able to go for a little longer. So let's try first. We'll do these. And let's check. Oh my god. 2 of the spark plugs are missing. Oh my god. Okay, so let's go get a pack of spark plugs. Should we throw them in, throw the same wires on is the question. I will. Just to see if it would have started if we would have checked that. And if it doesn't, then we will we'll get to new plug wires. That's so funny though, I didn't even think to check that either, right? I was just trying to build the essentials on the engine though, and then check that stuff after, so. And again, we could not even be getting spark for the engine. So we need to find out that at some point. But we'll just do one thing at a time. Just make sure they're all tight as well. Alright, so we have good spark plugs in now, right? Let's see what happens. It started! Oh my god, it started. Oh, cool. Okay, well, let's replace those anyways. No, you know what? Let's just leave it. Runs like that. It's a little rough, but let's leave it. Let's try driving it around a bit. See what happens. I can't believe it ran. Oh shoot, is that the radiator cap? I swore I thought I put it on, but I either missed or I just didn't bother. So I guess what we need to do next is set up the brakes for it, we can actually drive this thing. So maybe we'll just quickly throw a few things in. And we will look at what the best option. Yeah, we will redo some brakes. and we'll see if we can put a set together out of all our brakes over there for the next episode. Let me know if you enjoy that too. Do you like seeing brakes and stuff like that be recycled? Do you guys think it's boring? Let me know what you think. Don't worry, I won't be mad. Just wondering. Maybe we'll do some more of that if you guys like watching parts get refurbished or reused. I do. That's why I think you guys might, but I don't really know. Looks like that's no good too. Could do something about that at some point. Hard to believe it's running. So what were we doing right now? Oh, yeah, brake cable. Put the brake cable on too, or did we already do that? Oh yeah, we did. And we tightened it. I'm so bad at this. Alright. Let's quickly... I don't know how long I've been going on this video. Oh, you know what? I was going to paint it. But let's finish stripping it. And, we still need to get a one door, so we'll do the brakes in the next episode. We'll paint. And we will do the interior. That's weird. I ripped the wrong side off somehow. So, if you guys got a preference on the interior, if you just want me to get what's available, I will. Or if you guys want me to try to pull it out of other cars, we can do that. But for some reason, this has been a fun mission, saving this old car and making it nice again. So, I feel like we should do something special for it. We're supposed to jack it up. And we need to check the back tires, too, to see what size they're and replace them with the better tires if they'll work. Just can't remember what size those rims are, if they were 14s or what. Find out real quick, maybe. $15s. So we're gonna have to either go get some new ones or something like that, or rip them off a different car. But they're good enough for now anyways. We're also missing... Oh, yes. We're missing our differential, but it looks like we have everything else. So we can look to grab that off an old car. We can go through some engines and rebuild what we can and throw out what we can't. Yeah. I think we're pretty set up now. I think we're pretty ready for our next episode. And, yeah, let me know what you guys think. What's this, what are we going to do with this thing? Besides jack it up, would you like to see a new interior? Should we keep this one? Should we try to piece together off old cars? And for a seat, I also need to figure out a seat for it. So, we'll go from there and we'll figure out what this thing's going to be and what color it's going to be and anything like that. Any suggestions you have at all? Looks like we need to replace the gas tank too. Alright, well thanks for watching. Make sure you thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you next time.